In this teaching, I'm going to review a trade I took which employed the half shifting of the dynamic range in order to execute a golden bullet setup. Now please ignore the fact that this is a 3.7 RR trade. Let's assume it's an advanced golden bullet where the entry would be at the fair value GB level, the stop loss will be at the top of the order block GB level, and TP will be at EQ. I've just been experimenting with some advanced concepts that aren't ready yet. So just assume this was an advanced golden bullet, but everything else you should be able to understand. Now before you start trying half shifted golden bullet setups, please make sure you are comfortable and very proficient with the standard golden bullet setup, then the advanced setup, and then finally this shifted golden setup. So the shifted one is higher risk, but once you really are familiar with the golden bullet concept, you can start considering taking these half shifted golden bullet setups. Now the setup for this, I could see that this trade was taken on GU. Now I could see EU was at the high of the dynamic range, and I could see the setup taking place, but there was no fair value gap in the fair value gap GB level. But having a look at EU, I could see it was hanging around at equilibrium. So half shifting GU, where the setup wasn't there, once you half shifted it, you could see it aligned perfectly. So you had the order block in the right place, you had the sweep in the right place, and you had the fair value gap in the fair value gap GB level. You need to study this and really become proficient with it. And like I say, it's higher risk until you understand it, but this can be a fantastic addition to your arsenal. And now I'm starting to really formulate more concrete views about what happens when an algorithm completes. So let's say it starts from the low, and then the low of the dealing range, and then it gets to the high. Then I think once it gets to the high, it starts making decisions where it can go to another power of 3. It can go to another power of 3 half shifted. There's a lot of decisions that happen there, and a new algorithm kicks off. So I'm getting a really good idea of what's going on there. And as I concretize my reviews, I will then share those within our private group. If you have any questions around this setup, let me know. Let's have a conversation in the Discord. But this can be a nice addition to your arsenal where you can find more entries, or let's say an entry doesn't quite fit on EU, you might find it half shifted on GU.